everyone. We are the 50s Chicks, and we are here for another video. I am Patricia.
Annalie.
And today we're gonna be talking about the 3 P's of dating.
3 P's.
But before we get to that, we have to make sure that everybody's taking care of themselves. Not the prayer hands. Yeah, we are doing our self-care. Self-care first. We have to prioritize our self-care.
To whoever needs to hear this, it's not selfish to love yourself, to take care of yourself, or to make your happiness a priority. It's necessary.
Yes, if you guys have an Apple Watch, there's actually this little feature where you can, it's like a minute of breathing, and you just take like these deep breaths, and it's like really kind of calming, and I think it kind of, really relaxes you. Just take one of, some moments like that to focus.
Yes, and it doesn't take that much time. It's something small that you can do out of your day. We talk about the baths. If you have the bath bombs, you have all those, what is it? What do I use in the shower? The salt scrubs or the sugar scrubs. Just doing that little extra thing, while you're in the shower. That's a part of self-care. We need to be doing something every day.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So the 3 P's of dating, which actually, when I saw this, because I'd never heard of the 3 P's of dating, but when I saw it online, I was like, what is that? It seems to be more about what we should expect from the guy.
The guy on a date.
Yes.
Yes.
So the first one is plan ahead.
Yes.
We want the guy to plan ahead.
Yes. And for me, I expect the guy to do all the planning for the date.
Yes.
Where we're going, all of those things. And in most cases, and I know they do it because some women, for whatever reason, I don't know, have a problem with the man, taking the lead. I expect the man to take the lead.
You make the plan, not girls. Here's why. I see guys make this mistake way too often, and it's ruining your chances with girls. You get her number, you text her to set up a date, and then you make this mistake. She agrees to go to the date, and then you start planning the date with her over text. Guys, girls don't want to be involved in this process. This is an opportunity to showcase leadership by planning the date and having her join you. You have to understand that when she gives you the in, you have to take it and facilitate the plan. The less involvement she has, the better.
So, and that includes, deciding where we're going to go, what we're going to do. I don't have a problem with that. And they do, they ask, like, is there anything you would like to do or to eat, any particular place? And I always say, I'm okay with whatever you decide.
It's funny because I saw that somebody, I think it was a Reddit, where the guy was like so upset because this girl that he had invited to a first date, she said, I want to go to a certain restaurant. I can't remember what the restaurant was, but apparently it was a very, 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 very expensive place, as in you don't walk out that restaurant without paying $250 approximately. That's what he was saying. That's how he described it. And he was all like, well, that's not a first date. That's like a anniversary or something. It's
special occasion.
I guess it's like requesting. Well, I'll take Ruth Chris.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So
yes,
I don't know. I guess
yes.
You might risk it if you do request that. Oh, you might risk it.
Well, yeah. You mean if the woman
because that's what she had done. Yeah, she had said, "I'll take the," because he had asked, "Is there any place you want to go?" Yep.
She said that's why. Well, Because you can't. I mean, what are you going to do? You're asking me where do I want to go, and when I tell you, so we need to go.
Yeah.
So that's why you need to be taking the lead.
Yes.
Because I don't know what your comfort level is.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know what your comfort level is. Mm-hmm. So I'm giving you the reins.
Yeah.
And I just, I believe in like the masculine and the feminine. I know everybody don't agree with that, whatever. But I love it when, and I expect the men to take the lead and because I mean it's dinner or or coffee or what, it's drinks or something like that. They can make that decision. I don't know any place that anyone has ever suggested that I did not like or find acceptable. Now I do know there was a man that I had went out with that said that he dated a woman, and now this is his interpretation. But he said that, she also expected him to make the decisions. He had a problem with that. But he said the reason was because when he made a decision, she would always have a problem with it.
Oh.
Like she would then come back and say, well, why did you do this? Okay, that is, no, if you're going to give them the opportunity to make the decisions, you got to stick with it.
Yeah.
But my experience is that, first of all, they do ask, they say, well, what about this place? What do you think? They do ask.
But it's nice when they make that suggestion.
Oh, yes.
And say, hey, we can go here.
But they would be willing to change if I said, oh, no, I don't like. But I wouldn't say that because I gave them, I told them, I'm okay with whatever you choose. You just make the decision.
And the plan ahead, I love it when, and I never knew that, I never made a reservation in my life. Never, like ever.
Yes.
And I know that then I started dating and these guys were making reservations. Right. And I loved it. Yes. I loved it. I was like, oh my God. Oh, your table's ready. Yeah. Okay. No. Oh, let's wait for 20 minutes for a table. Nope. It's table ready. Yes. You can sit down.
Your party, yes. Is all your party.
Love that.
Yes. Yes, and that is. And they do that. And all you have to do is well, like I said, all the guys I've ever, well, majority of them, there's been some that have, asked, and pressed for me to make the decision. Which, see, that turns me off from the guy. Mm-hmm. You're the guy. I'm giving you that. You be the guy, be the man, and make the decision. Mm-hmm. And when they don't, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Mm-hmm. But do it. Mm-hmm. So, I agree with that P.
Yeah. Second P is paying.
Oh, yes, 100%.
You gotta pay. You gotta pay
100%. And I know there are women that think differently about it, and that's fine for them. And we all can have our own opinions, and everyone can share space.
Yes. Yes.
But I believe, again, that it is the man. The man takes the lead, and the man
I just
pays.
think it's nice. Like, that's a nice gesture, I think,
the man
to
pays.
do.
If you're a man, at no stage should you let a woman pay for dinner. When you're chivalrous, you be chivalrous and you do the right thing because you have honor in yourself and respect for who you are as a man, not because you're doing it to impress a girl. If you open a door for a lady, you're doing it because it's the right thing to do and you honor yourself. Have that sort of integrity within who you are.
Yes.
And I've only had one situation where a man, this is so funny, this guy, he was horrible, but it was funny horrible. We were at a pizza place, and he ordered a pizza to take home. It was a huge pizza. Mm-hmm. And I just had my one slice, and he had his slice. And then when she brought the check, of course, I'm not paying. That has nothing to do with me. Mm-hmm. I consider that between the guy and the waitstaff. Mm-hmm. It's none of my business what's going on with that check. And so I was minding my own business. I wasn't looking at that check. And he looked to me and he said, "Oh, I guess I'll get this."
Yes.
And the thing, what was so funny was because he ordered that huge pizza to take home.
That's a no-brainer. He's trying to, you're going to feed his whole family.
And I thought that was the funniest thing. And he was horrible he was just horrible. Everything about him was horrible. Everything he said, his behavior. But it was funny.
That is funny.
It was like funny. I was just laughing the whole while. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm never going to ever see you again. But you're just so funny.
That is hilarious.
Everything was horrible.
Did he think he was funny? No,
he was
serious.
He was even making complaining about the waiter or the waitress. I mean, out loud. I mean, all kinds of foolishness.
That's awful.
And I'm like, oh, what a mess. And then when he said, "Oh, I guess I'll get this."
Well, I was dating someone for a while, and I made the mistake of starting to pay.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that every time we went out and the check would come, he had to go to the bathroom.
I can't deal with a man. I can't deal with that. And you know what? He would go to the bathroom, and when he returned,
the check would still be there.
He would see a check sitting there. Well, go to the bathroom. We're humans.
I'm European. I was like, okay.
No, you go ahead to the bathroom.
Okay.
Things will be waiting for you when you return. I have to, a man, you gotta be a man, like, and that's how I look at it. I'm endeared to you when you're when you're caring for me. I don't know, it's just how I am. And that shows me that you're caring for me and you're the man. And especially if they're making a gazillion amount, way more. I mean,
that's true.
And that's making way more should even have the expectation of, oh my goodness, I can't even imagine.
Yep. Well, third P, since we're getting all riled up over here, is pairing off, which sounds like a weird thing.
I didn't.
Yeah, pairing off, like, what does that mean? And now, because I read the article, and it actually means that you're making sure that you're focusing on the person you're with. Like, you're not, well, if you're with a group of people, it would mean like you're pairing off and, you're just focusing on that person. Or if you're just with that person, you're not spending 20 minutes talking to the waiter.
Right.
You're not, focusing on this, that, and the other, but only just your date.
Right.
I don't know how some guys were raised, but the way that I was raised, if you are with a woman, if she's your date or she's one of your friends, in that situation, you are responsible for her. So act accordingly. If you want to be a man of honor, if you want to be a man that deserves respect, then you must learn how to treat a woman properly.
And I have had experience where I was with someone who had to speak to everyone, had to have conversations with every person that came to the table, the one who brings the water, the waitress. I mean, everybody, people at the next table. I mean, just so I get that, I get that. You would think, why do you have to say that? Well, because some people, for whatever reason, have to perform in a setting like that, or yes.
Yeah, and I mean, this date, because this is more about the first dates. This date is to get to know that person, so that's why you're gonna be focusing on that and not other stuff or other people. So yeah. Pairing up.
So
that's the 3 P's.
And that's
Let's see. Plan ahead, paying, pairing up.
And that is our expectation of our partner or the guy or is for them to do the 3 P's. So
and how those P's come out makes a big difference.
Yes. So that's what I guess we can think. Did they pass the PT?
The PT? The P test? The P test.
The 3 P's. Three
Yes.
P's.
Yes, that's right.
Because did they plan?
Mm-hmm.
Did they pay? That's the biggest one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And making sure that they are concentrating and focusing on what we're doing and not what everybody else is doing.
That's right.
So yeah, I can get on board with that for sure.
Yep. All right, so let us know what you guys think
Yes.
about the 3 P's.
The 3 P's.
And we are on Spotify, we are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
TikTok. Yes.
Did I say Facebook?
Yes, you did.
Okay. So make sure that you thumbs up.
Yes.
Oh, I got
There
a thumbs
you
up. Every now and again I get that,
Yeah,
but
it
not all the
pops up.
time. And also subscribe.
Yes.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe.
Please
Oh my
subscribe.
gosh. Are we
Desperate.
on that level?
Yes.
But yes, if you're watching, subscribe.
Yes.
That way you get notified when we drop another video.
That's right. And we definitely want to hear what you think
Yes.
about these things. It's awesome to hear about it.
Yes, and to and if you have a suggestion for a video, let us know and we
That's
will
right.
oblige.
Yes, indeedy.
So,
All right. Until next time, don't forget to live,
laugh
and connect.
and connect. Let's see.
Yeah.
There it is, right away.
Put